Hello everyone, and this is my review for Revenge of the Fallen, Optimus Prime. Um, so before we get into it, you may notice that he's not in vehicle mode. Is because transforming him into vehicle mode is a very difficult process, and like for all my Transformers, like even Megatron, I've been able to transform them at least once. With this guy, is very difficult. Plus, to add on the fact I kind of sort of broke him on the back, but let's get into the review. So before we look at the actual toy itself, check out the packaging because I gotta say I really like this packaging. So we have it saying Optimus Prime Studio Series, Revenge of the Fallen. It's the fifth one of the in the Studio Series like toy line. Got it saying Transformers, a little Autobot logo over here. Then we have a little like CG rendered Optimus on the side. Studio Series, Voyager class, another like close up of Optimus. On the bottom, we have loads of stuff. This is the top, Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen. This is the other side. We got a big like print of like CG render of Optimus, Autobot logo. Here's our back. This is the actual picture of the toys. So you cannot get this truck mode. I've tried, it's very difficult. Little blurb right here. Another little Optimus Prime, Transformers, Forest Fight. Believe. Yeah. You can read all this if you want. You can pause the video. 35 steps to transform. It's very hard to transform. That's one of the cons about it. And that's about it for the packaging. So then we have the actual toy in itself. Sorry, but my photography skills have gone down a little bit. Anyways, we got the toy. And I gotta say, there's not a lot of like issues. I had some issues, so we're gonna start off with like the issues first. So one of the biggest issues, like I've said before, it is very difficult to transform. So that's one of the issues. It's like very hard to transform. But the front will not like connect, and you'll just have it like splitting open. Everything else is fine, but like it's still very like difficult to transform. Like I've been playing with Transformers for a good bit, and like I'm good at transforming them, but like this guy, he's hard to transform. He's very difficult to transform. Another con I had is that during I playing with him, his arms like they kind of like you have to pull them out like that way to like transform him. So every time I would like play with him, his arms are just like fall out of joint. So I had to glue those together. Another issue I had was back here, his like, I think those are like either smokestacks or no, those like that was a gas tank back here. The gas tanks that got in the way, so I got rid of those. Yeah, I should probably take these off. I'll show you these later. But other than that, I don't really have any problems with this guy. Like he has some good articulation. His foot moves up and down. You can get like a full like right angle. It can go like this, all the way back. You can also do this if you wanted. Kind of the same deal with the arms. Arms can go all the way around. You can put them in like another right angle, and they'll sort of go back, kind of. His fist. You can rotate his fist. Pretty good movement on this guy, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. His head also has a lot of movement. Actually, it's not a lot. He can turn this way, up, down. Actually, his head sculpt is actually pretty good. It's actually a pretty good head sculpt. Paint wise, it's like I like the amount of detail they put in here. See, like the flames on the side of the arm. Some more flames. The head again had a lot of detail in it. Got the smokestacks. I really like the shade of blue that they have in here. It's like very, very nice. It's not as bright as like you would think. On the back of the figure, this is like the roof, sort of. And we can just set him aside over here for now. These are his weapons. They got his like energon blades, I guess. So you have some like they're not. It's just like it's not like rubbery plastic. It will bend if you put force on it, but it's like nice like solid plastic, not like rubber. You have some like writing over here. It's very nice. So one thing I did get confused. Maybe that's just because I'm dumb, but I kind of got this stuck in his arm. So let me show you how you put this in. So you see it. So you see this over here. You take that and you just from the bottom, just stick it in like that, and then he could be wielding his energon blades, and it kind of looks like it's coming out of him, but really it's just attached underneath. Same thing for the second one. I accidentally like got these flipped and it was stuck inside. It took me like a really long time just to get these out, but yeah, so this is what it looks like. Both of his energon blades. For I guess size comparison, we'll do it with my Earthrise Optimus Prime. Let me grab him over here for a sec. So Earthrise Prime, and like I said, Earthrise Prime has a more like bright red and like a bright blue that I think it suits this figure, but again, this guy just pulls off his paint really well. Well, this is what he looks like next. Oh, this is what he looks like for like Earthrise Prime. Oops. I just want to make sure this guy doesn't fall. He is a little bit shorter than him, I will say. Just a little bit. Okay, don't. Just stay. Okay, perfect. That's Earthrise Prime. Here is him next to Starscream. Starscream is one of my bigger Transformers. Again, Starscream is taller than him, so I can get Starscream to stand. Okay, that's enough for Starscream. He does not want to stand. Here, that Starscream was, I believe, yeah, it was also Revenge of the Fallen Starscream. I have been meaning to do a review on him. I've just forgotten, and I have lost his like weapon, which was like an energon like saw blade. I lost it, so like I won't show off the weapon, but it's very similar to Optimus Prime's energon weapon. And here he is next to Universal Studios Bumblebee. Let me just get Bumblebee here. So, actually, I quite like. Oh no. I quite like the size difference here because like Bumblebee is shorter than Prime, and I feel like that's how it should be. maybe that's just me, but like I'm a big Bumblebee fan, but I feel like it just looks weird if you have Bumblebee that's taller. So that's Bumblebee next to Prime, and just because of it, here is him, or here is Optimus next to Weaponizer Bumblebee, and I gotta say, the Weaponizer Bumblebee is it's like my favorite Transformer I own, and Weaponizer Bumblebee is just massive. So yeah, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. So that's basically my review on him. So would I recommend buying this guy? Well, it really depends. He is kind of pricey. I believe when I got him, he was what, like $70 on Amazon. This is one of the pricier ones. I will say it's $70 on Amazon, and honestly speaking, I don't think he's completely worth $70. It's a good toy, but the fact that he can't transform and like his arms will pop off and the gas tank is kind of in the way, um, that's a lot of factor. Plus, maybe that's the issue with mine, but his feet are pretty loose for me. Not this one, but like this one. So I don't think he's really worth $70. But if like you can find it at a deal, I definitely do recommend picking this one up. But don't do it if you really like his like vehicle mode. Because maybe you got lucky, and like you could properly transform him. But most of the reviews on Amazon, even if you go, most people did have trouble transforming him. Playing with him, making stop motions with him, it's pretty fun. It's a lot easier than like Earthrise Prime. But I'm just standing next to his box. Yeah, it's a lot easier than Earthrise Prime for sure. But still, I wouldn't necessarily recommend for him, like if you have like a younger kid for like under like 10. I wouldn't recommend it for under 10-year-olds, because this is a kind of pricey, really hard to transform, and like it's kind of hard to play with a little bit. You know, like if you have the weapons drawn out, it is a little bit difficult to play with. Like posing wise, it will fall over a lot. But you should pick it up if you like his robot mode and you don't mind spending $70 on it. But otherwise, I don't think you should. And yeah, see you. Goodbye.